I'm looking to see if we can find some of the little hermit crabs in the shell. See, you got like 2 different crabs right there.
We call this permit highway. The permit likes to feed in this area here. It's kind of low tide, so we're gonna check here. Pero estamos buscando la palometa, man.
Many years ago, about 20 years ago, this was a fishing community. That was the way our parents brought us up. It has been changing over the years. It's connected to the whole world now.
There's a number of guys here who now make a decent living guiding people. And the few that are really good at it are the ones that are leading the fight to catch and release, kind of fighting some of the development that's going on the Keys.
They want trying to create a channel because they're trying to sell all this. It's bad because then you cannot come and fish here. There will be buildings, piers, boats going up and down. It's finished.
Beginning of my life, it was all about killing fish. And then it turned around and to this stage where you're thinking more about saving them.
The Belize Barrier Reef is 180 miles long, and we've got several hundred islands on the inside of it. Second largest barrier reef in the world. That's why we don't have tidal surge or anything like that. We're a pretty peaceful country.
We have people from all over the world here. How come in this little place there's all the tribes and we're not fighting one another? I love my people. I detest the government.
Belize is a melting pot of all kinds of nations. We live in harmony. We are one people. We are Belizeans.
Because there's so few people, the fish are still here.
In Belize, fishing is nice. Anywhere you go, you throw a line, you must catch a fish or two. Adihola.
See, that's a schoolmaster. Like that size is like what we keep, right? No? Like 2 there. That fish there now is about $3.50 a pound. In the old days, we used to commercial fish with handline. The first part, or younger part of my years, was no diving or anything. It was just handline fishing.
We all used to commercially fish for our life. That was all we had to do. There wasn't any tourism.
My dad, he started more than 30 years ago.
It was really bad. We were doing commercial fishing. That's all what we were doing. Filet, conch, lobster, everything. 500, 600 lobster every day.
Everybody was doing reef fishing, and everybody brings 10, 12 barracudas, African pampanos, snappers, jacks. But the more the people bring, the more they're thinking they're doing better, and they were just slaughtering it.
Yeah.
It kind of collapsed. It kind of went down because there's too much fishermen. Then my dad, then the tourists started, right?
Years ago, we didn't used to have tourists. Just couple of years ago, we start getting real into tourism.
Well, it was changed as the tourists started to come. We have a lot of tourists, and we have a lot of jobs, much more money, you know.
All these fishermen come down from the States. They usually fish for tarpon, bonefish, and permit, but permit is the number one.
My first permit I caught was on my birthday, was 1995, just before we came here. And she was my guide. Yeah. And the reason to put this little fishing camp where it is was done specially for permit fishing. And I wanted to be in the center of the fishing ground.
Why you swing the thing like? That's right, the thing eat out, bruh.
They're fishing. They're doing a little bit of hand line fishing. I used to go to school with a line in my pocket. I got a lot of lashing for being in school with bait in one pocket and a hand line in the other. And as soon as recess, I don't go and play, I go straight to the beach, see? When we get back to school, you smell a fish.
People from all over the world come and he takes them out fly fishing, and they said he's the #1 fly fishing guide.
You can go anywhere and ask who's Lincoln Westby and they'll tell you. He's a very good fisherman.
Yeah. My wife usually say, why don't you put on a shoe? I tell him I wasn't born with a shoe, right? I met Pearline at Lower's Reef. The third night after we got together, we were lying in bed and we planned this. This was planned 1989.
When we first come here, it was no land at all. It was lone mangrove.
And we must have run 15, 20,000 sacks of sand here. I'd run the big boat and Pearline would run the small boat.
This is work. We used to get up in the morning, I run sawdust like a man.
All these trees right here, all these trees we planted, all of these palm trees.
He put the color and I give the name, Blue Horizon Lodge. You know the sea is blue and the sky is blue, so I say it will match the island.
To be a good guide, you've got to like and enjoy what you're doing. I can never get enough of what I'm doing.
What time is it? What time is it?
My office is right down there. That's a family house. My parents live in the top, I live in the second, and then the business is in the back.
It is very convenient. We open at 8. I usually wake up at 7:45 and get dressed and come straight to work.
Mar!
Abby, when you go fishing to catch fish to eat, what kind of fish do you like to catch?
My favorite fish used to be permit. Wrap them around with sharp cheddar cheese. Everybody loves it, but now we can't do it.
No.
Tell Maricela, the sea is just like a woman. Every time you go to the sea, it gives you, so you want to go back. Just like the woman, you fall in love with them.
My brother Avi, he got all the experience that my dad has. Our family been from generation, my grandfather was a fisherman, then my dad.
Lo puedo ver. Cuando lo vi es que estoy cerquitita.
Yo también me dice stick allá atrás del mar.
All of us
are competitive.
Yeah. Casimir is good, but I think Abby have more experience. My other boy, Carlos, he have good experience too.
I caught a lot of permit this year. I caught maybe over 150 permit this year.
But Carlos has landed around 40 something, around 48. I'm past 70 this year.
I used to cut a lot of permit.
I think he's cut over 1,000 though.
I used to cut a lot.
He's cut over 1,000.
When I start fishing,
there were more. His too.
My sons, they were babies, and there was a lot of permit.
I'll be really good for permit, and he's a good fisherman. You know what I mean? My brother's one of the best.
Get ready. Get ready.
That's public already permit, right here.
Hay acción, boy. There's action. Hold on.
Fine.
No, pon tu palanca así, así.
Cálmate, man.
The whole school is there. You see it? You see the nervous water? That's them. Big fish too. Big fish.
Están comiendo ya parece.
I missed him. I missed him.
The permit is the hardest fish to catch in the ocean. You know, so spooky, so fast. You know what I mean?
We're gonna have trouble. Son.
I think it's the goal of saltwater fishing.
I'm down to 8 pounds though. We're gonna try to catch one with 8 pounds. I'm losing them. I don't see them. Oh, see them way over there. We passed them. Caramba.
It's just a challenge, and that's basically what fishing is about anyway. But this is the challenge in fishing is to catch a permit.
That's it. I give up.
Yes, bye.
I know guys that have taken 17 years before they catch one, 13 years before they catch one. And if you figure you're spending $2,500 for 13 years, that's $30,000 to catch one permit. So that's the amount of money they are valued at. Yep. Let's go, babe.
Big, it's silver, and it's flat. I don't know nothing about permit fish.
Why not?
I don't know what permit fish is.
The exciting thing out there is to see a nice group of permit tailing up on that flat. That's the exciting thing. You get to the stage where you never stop thinking about it. You know, I'm on the mainland, I'm in my bed sometime, and I'm sort of lying down, and that's what comes.
How does your wife feel about that when you're thinking about fish in the bed?
Yeah, she thinks I talk too much about fishing. Yeah, Lincoln, aren't you tired of talking about fishing? No?
All right, right in front. Right to, you got to price it.
You run right up there and then you turn me. Make it go out a little bit more. You know, way out there, so. All right. Get a nice shot in there. Got him already. He's not finished yet. All right. And that's Mr. Permit. I say when it turned, boy, I think they're gone, right? By the time I stripped the line, you was on. All right. Every time you come in here, you look at what you did, and it feels good to know I started out as a guide and then ending up owning a little lodge like this. usually I eat with the workers. That's where I have my breakfast, my lunch. Yeah, this is what we call a stew fish, or like a chowder. It's how to do this stew just to make sure that all of it is covered and cooked properly. Yeah, fish are, has always been very important in this country to the life of most of the villages until tourism came in, and now tourism is slowly taking over. We haven't reached halfway to the peak of tourism yet, and it's really going to need a lot more guides. They need good guides, and it's going to work. Like Lloyd right here, what he's doing is great. Every break he gets to bring his kids out here, he brings them out with him so that they see it and learn it from young. So they're going to be a good guy and make a decent living. They're going to make a decent living.
We want to train our youths to respect themselves, to love one another, to share whatever they have, and of course, we need some economic development.
Because we don't have development here, our brightest kids all leave. 45% of the population under 18, and what's going to happen? You have to have some kind of development.
It's developing too quickly. People don't really understand what's going to happen.
The construction of all of these condominiums and hotels, all of these have been built with foreign investment and have been sold to foreigners.
The rich people 20, 30 years ago, they bought all this sorted land, but those guys are selling it for millions. So now they're exploiting this, and all the good land is there. And now we're exploiting our own ecosystem. We're not against development, but we just want them to be right. It has to be done the right way.
It's holding out pretty good, and I think what we need is a lot more education about fishing and how to protect the reef and why you should protect the reef.
When we first started, no piers, nothing was in our way. But now that over the years we see all this, our livelihood is going away, slowly. Everybody builds a pier, then at the end we're gonna have no more flats. That's why I joined the sustainable development. At least we have somebody who's fighting,
The tourism is a great business for us. It generates a lot of income over the whole country. What we want to see is to keep our fish stock healthy. Because if we deplete our fish stock, then why would fishermen come here?
It's always good to start early when you land a tarpon. It's nice. That's when you can say then you're on the path for the Grand Slam, Let's hope we get a shot.
Well, the Grand Slam is catching the 3 different species all in one day, which would be the permit, the bonefish, and tarpon. If you get those 3 in one day, that is a very good day.
They're in the mangroves, I can hear them.
Así lo podemos agarrar, güey.
Ahí está ya. ¿Ya lo
Oh,
viste? You just want them to come out. Here they come. I see them. Shit, it's there. Lo voy a poner encima. Ahí está. I missed it. Wow, I missed it.
Te más duro, man.
No, I missed it. Oh, he was hungry. Wow. Beautiful. He took that thing so close, my God. This is the hardest one to land. The tarpon? The tarpon, because the jump, that's how everybody loses it. That's when people lose the fish, when they're jumping. Hey, stay, don't. One is coming out. Got him. It's a tarpon. The trick is when the tarpon, when he jumps, you just give him a complete slap. You open your hands. After the tarpon, when he jumps there. Got him right there. That's it. That's the famous Belizean tarpon. Right there. You can start checking the permit one time, Raj, already. Still kind of too early. See that glare? There's a lot of glare in the water, see?
Yesterday, we throw like probably 100 times and we couldn't catch one.
Are you nervous, water? Yeah. Stop your engine. Stop it. Stop it. We spot the school again.
Dame un shot así. Ven enfrentecito.
Ya los vi.
Mira allá. Right there.
I got one. I got a permit.
got it.
Oh, shit. Missed.
Why? Está. That's the permit. Gotta be permit.
Got him again. Shit, I got him. I love you, my
Make
Jesus.
that line get tight.
That's the permit.
That'll be permit.
It's permit. I got him. See how he fights different, see? They kind of shake. Stay with his cool. You don't get too many shots, you know. You see him? There he is. Beautiful, huh? Yes! Thank you, my Lord. Thank you, my Lord. That's it.
That's it.
The famous permit. Yeah, well, right now the mission is catching a bonefish for the Grand Slam. Yes, orange for a big shrimp. They're very good for bones too. There's some bonefish tailing there, see? That's bonefish there, see?
Right there. Nice.
Páralo.
Ya, está bien. Now. Ahí está, tu mirada. Now.
Got him. Wow, but that's it. It happened. The Belizean Grand Slam with a good 3 pounds. Yes.
Special, they're shiny. They're like silver.
Call them the Belizean silver dollar. They have a mustache too, see? Thank you for your energy. For me, fly fishing is the way of the new generation. We're almost wiping out our fish in the world. So fly fishing is something that at least we're putting it back. All right. Stupid, estás atrás de ellos. The fishermen are the ones who are really fighting. They're the ones who can really notice the difference, you know.
Just pull it up with the rod and over.
Yeah.
And that's a roll cast. You want to try that?
Roll cast.
You know, when I retired from this, that's what I want to do. I want to open a school, a fly fishing school, where you teach people to fish, not just to cast. So you tell them, point the rod out there and more right until you get to one of them.
I would call Lincoln the wise grandpa out there. He's teaching people, and he's not just teaching them how to fly fish, he's teaching them what it means to be sustainable, to keep it alive for your kids and grandkids.
And where you want to be when you get older?
Tour guide.
You want to be a tour guide when you get older? Well, you're talking to the right person. I can help you with that.
It's kind of like teaching the kids how to protect Mother Nature too, you know. Just like if we start building all in our wetlands, at the end we're not going to have no fish. So for me it's important for them. You cannot allow other people to kill your livelihood.
I can never get enough of what I'm doing. Or some guys will say, like, when are you going to quit? I tell him when I can't get in a boat, that's when I'll quit. But as long as I can see and I can pole a boat, I'll be out there. When I can't pole a boat, ransom will pole me around. You know, like the saying goes, a fisherman never dies, he just fades away.